the favourite in the race is what's the fucking name of it? I forget. Hello, good morning, and how are things? I'm just going to do a quick update, sort of a last minute channel update on what's coming up soon and other general purpose stuff. Haven't done one of those in a while. It's an all business. So tomorrow is D-Day for the bikes. They're getting dropped down to Overlanders in Gorey to be shipped out to Germany. So this bike is all ready to go. I have my sat-nav cradle and all the bits and bobs. I've been riding the shit out of it for the last week to see how the tyre does. I got a big fuck off nail in the tyre there just over a week ago, and I pulled it out and it appeared to have been just in the rubber, so it was, the tyre has stayed up, it hasn't gone down at all. I have the I had the tyre pressure sensors and it's been at a solid 2.7, 2.8 depending on how hot the tyres are for the last week. So fucking all of my fingers crossed, because I was in no humour to be scrubbing in a tyre on the Alps. So hopefully that's grand. Obviously I'm going to be off the bike for a couple of weeks, and I'm actually travelling for some of that, so I'm away next week, so I'll have a bit of time to do more video editing while I'm sitting in fucking hotels and airports. So that'll hopefully, I have a couple of videos to edit. I have the motovlogger write out, and I've one other to sort of do proper editing on. Speaking of editing, I'm taking a little longer to edit the next couple of videos because I'm trying to wean myself off of iMovie. I had the opportunity to try out a few other editing pieces of software over the last while, just because iMovie's missing a couple of features that I want, more specifically like blurring and multiple audio tracks and a couple of different things like that. So I kind of tried out a few different editing pieces of software, so it's just taking longer. At the moment, the favourite in the race is, it's called DaVinci Resolve, and one of the chaps on the motovlogger write out recommended it to me and said give it a go. So I am giving it a go, and we'll see how it goes, if it pisses me off more than iMovie. So that's over the next little while, and I'm going to have lots of fucking video to edit over the next little while. So I'm doing that. And speaking of multiple audio tracks, you might have noticed that the last little while the audio hasn't been the best, and that's for a couple of reasons that you would have noticed. One is I've had to redo my helmet setup and relocate the mic so that it can hear what's coming out of the earpiece, so when I'm on comms, on intercoms, you can sort of hear what's coming out of the intercom, and that means that the mic is a lot sort of closer to various bits such as my face. So when I have the visor shut completely, it's very bassy, it's very kind of over loud. So I'm going to piddle around with that a little bit, but also for external sounds, it's much further away from outside, so you can't really hear what's going on. So I have to apologise for the sound quality on the Sprocket Collective video, because it was fucking shocking. You could hear me because all you can hear is me, but you can't hear, like, if somebody's standing beside me saying words, you literally can't hear them. So it's a bit shit. So I'm gonna see what the story is with that. One of the options is to just have a second mic outside of the helmet, and to be able to mix between the two audio feeds and sort of sync them up on video, see what the story is. Now obviously there's fucking real expensive ways you can do that by buying like fancy mic setups, and I'm looking for something that's easy to set up that I can just throw on my head when I'm going out, so I'm in no humour to fucking be trying to wire myself up every time I go out. So I see a lot of lads, they, you know, record external audio on their phone, or they have some sort of thing going on. I'm gonna see what the story is and do a bit of experimentation. It's hard to do because I wanted the bike to actually go out on for the next week or two, but I'm going to try and cobble something together, maybe improve the audio setup a bit. And that sort of brought up the, as I was chatting to folks about it, like how much actual money do you want to spend on motovlogging as opposed to biking. I kind of justify a little bit of expense on this. Obviously I probably would have had the camera anyway, even if I wasn't uploading it anywhere, but spending money on motovlogging is kind of a weird concept, but I don't actually mind all that much. This is kind of a hobby for me, and man, you know, it's been a pretty cheap hobby thus far. I spent nothing on editing software and nothing on extra gear to do motovlogging, so I think I'm overdue something to sort of improve the quality of videos that are going up, because there's nothing worse than a video where the audio was kind of shit or out of sync or out of loudness. And so over the next little while, there's probably going to be a video next week. I'll be posting it from my travels. It's of the motovlogger ride out. And then after that, it'll probably be a couple of weeks before there's a video, just because I'm not going to be doing any actual editing or uploading while I'm out in Europe. But soon afterwards, you should see some stuff getting posted up. And I'm going to be on, as aforementioned, Twitter and Instagram and all that sort of shit. And I'll update the Facebook and I'll update other things. And there might be some small videos off the phone or something like that on the channel. Who knows? I'll play it by ear. Cheers for that. Thanks for the patience as I spruce up a few things around here, and as we might miss a couple of weeks, a couple of deadlines. I love deadlines. So have a good one. Stay safe out there as the weather turns, and I will talk to you soon.